Welcome to Playing for Second. I'm Josh.
I'm Brian.
And I'm Tim.
And today we're going to be playing Case 4 of Here Lies, a game from DVC Games. This is a murder mystery game, and if you saw our first couple episodes, you've kind of already figured out how the game works. So we're going to kind of skip over the how it plays and get straight into the game. Tim is going to be our lead investigator today. I am playing as Atto Saldesta.
I'm Sherlock Holmes.
What?
Yeah.
Surprise, right?
Changing
There's
things
any
up.
other choice.
I am Dr. Amin Ali, the,
All right.
the mortician. I believe.
This is a shorter game. This is only 2 rounds, and we have 6 time in each round. So we're going to have to hustle and figure out these 6 words.
All right, we ready?
I'm ready.
So we have the subject is Old Libkis,
Sure.
Of course.
So,
Oh,
the-
Libkis.
female who perished in the year 3000 BCE.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
a little bit different situation here.
They told you could tell us that.
What?
What do you mean?
That it's a female.
Um,
Oh, no.
It's in here.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Sherlock enjoyed the American's tale and was pointed towards a kettle and stove for some tea. He was joined by the mortician. You are familiar with the dead, said Sherlock. Even more familiar with you, she replied. I am Amin. Amin, I am Sherlock Holmes. I know who you are. I read about you, she said. And of you, I only know what I see, said Sherlock. Let us sit, she said, and I will tell you this ancient body I was brought by a Russian professor. He believed he found the first murdered person in history. This was my first. And then she has to be the lead investigator. And for
Oh, boy, that one did not give us
keywords,
anything.
nothing. For keywords, we have identity, location, foe's identity, foe's motive, recent event, and cause. Understand, recent event
Oof.
was 3000 BC.
Yeah. 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 Okay.
When was Vesuvius? I'm going to say Vesuvius right off the bat.
Oh, my gosh. Yay! All right.
Wait, that's
that
not
for
how the game
location?
works. That's not how the game works.
I'm going to throw out banana again just in case.
That's probably the motive.
It's going to be in
be
there
honest with you.
somewhere.
So I
Probably
think I have to
location.
give you some key evidence.
Some? Like multiple? Oh. Well,
A piece of key evidence.
okay.
But I have 3 choices this time.
Oh, okay. Choose wisely.
Oh, this one's cool.
Well preserved.
This is a bog body is what this is.
Well preserved.
This is a bog body. Or it could be Vesuvius.
My Vesuvius seems like a pretty good.
I'm going to go ahead and say bog for location. Put it out
Okay.
there. That's cool.
Well, I mean, get after it.
I don't know if now's the time,
Don't get after it.
but
No allies this time?
Nope.
Okay.
I think you're supposed to, and I don't know if we were supposed to do it last time, you're supposed to score it and then take allies based on your score.
Oh, no. Yeah, I don't care about scoring this.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You guys got a 12 last time.
We did.
So
We did it.
We did. So I think we
that
take.
is how you would get some allies,
Yeah.
though.
So,
Oh, boy. Old lip.
excuse you. If we score 11 or more, we gain a permanent ally.
There you go,
Matching
permanent
the
ally.
symbol for the lead investigator's character, if available.
Who
So
was...
you
was-
were
Catherine.
Catherine, who
What's
is
her
the
the
badge.
The private eye. There's
So
a
I'll
badge.
just flip these
Yep.
until we get a badge.
Private eye. Watching you.
All right. Himmelco Lecter.
Of course.
The prisoner. The lead investigator crosses out anything that is no longer relevant to the guest.
To guess the
To
remaining
guess the remaining answers. Okay. Ooh, that could be a lot of crossing out. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Or 0 crossing out, because there's only 2 rounds.
Good point.
You threw out bog for location.
I did.
Okay.
Bog
I'm
bodies.
gonna
It's a
throw out the
pretty popular thing.
La Brea Tar Pits, just in case.
Whoa!
You know what I mean?
Why would you throw out extra locations?
Because it's not either of those.
How do you know?
It's 3,000 years ago. It's well preserved.
Yeah, that's what a bog body would be.
It's Vesuvius, my man.
But no, my man. people got you die and they throw you in the bog, or you die in the bog, and then there's no oxygen in the bog, so your body doesn't decompose.
What do you die of?
Whatever killed you.
This was a prime opportunity for him to say suffocation. Are you kidding me right now?
No breathing?
Thank you, Tim.
Oh,
Thank you.
All right, let's get this going here.
God, you're so disappointing.
oh, that's a
the
new
world.
character, isn't
He's
it?
got
Yeah.
a new character.
This is a weird one. The lead
Brian, how
investigator.
about you? Do you have a new character?
I don't, because I am
Oh,
Sherlock Holmes, who's literally in every story so far. So you're welcome.
We're all in every story. We're at a dinner party.
I'm Sherlock Holmes.
Oh my
I am the main character. It's not just a syndrome.
The lead investigator adds 4 lines to the back of this card that do not touch themselves or each other. These lines can form one or multiple evidence or images.
What?
You get to draw 4 lines.
You get an arts
Oh,
and
Four,
crafts project.
4 movements of your pen
Gotcha.
Ooh, isn't
that,
that fun?
touch or don't touch. So you draw a picture. Yeah, my dude, this is the mind artist, so you might be drawing a lot.
Oh boy. Okay.
It's just a grid. It's just 4 quadrants of that one as well.
Lead investigator
Draw a bar
privately
graph.
draws an image of an underlined word centered on the back of this card. The investigator chooses top, bottom, left, or right, and the lead investigator erases that half before placing it in the information area.
jeez. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. You got one you want to play? Or
Okay, I got my regulars, which is the other ally. We still don't know if you can use allies more than once, correct?
I'm assuming they're once.
once per ally.
Okay. I've got the one where he chooses a word from the story that is not underlined, writes it on the back of the card, and then he places it. I've got the lead investigator places his face down, pointing at the investigator who's doing the best. Yeah, so far you're doing great.
You can take that out of the
Nah,
deck.
that's a good one. The lead investigator writes and places any of the words on the back of this card on the mat, even multiple times. This is the one he did last time with the hat, the vest, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Another opportunity to put a hat on a hat.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you like some of yours and you want to make Tim draw, get after it, my man.
I don't know which one to go after first.
Okay.
You might be right. It could be a volcanic eruption.
Just saying.
All right. Let's do this one. Spend 1 time. And then I'll let you read it while you
All right.
have it.
Echoes of images. The lead investigator invents 3 objects, buildings, or landmarks that are larger than a person that the subject could see from where they died, writing them on the back of this card.
So, like,
Objects, buildings, or landmarks
Tower.
that are big, larger than
Definitely.
a person. Yeah, at 3000 BC.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
so Brian, what's your favorite object larger than a bread box?
A larger bread box. Bread's real good.
That
my
is
man.
real good. That's true. That's true.
I know yours is what? Probably an air fryer? This guy's been
Listen.
trying to get me to buy an air fryer
Listen.
for 6 years.
This is not the time nor the place,
Okay.
but you need to buy an air fryer.
Maybe that's what took this guy out, was an air fryer.
Lack of.
Yeah.
and then I just write the word. It looks like.
Yeah, I think you just write 3 words.
All right. Writing them on the back of this card.
Yeah.
I figured it was a drawing with you.
This
Nah.
draws
Crazy
me
person.
over here.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, another one with the 2 identity thing.
So this is one, like, people would get
Sure.
and then they would just throw them,
Sure.
and people are like, oh, they're, and then they get discovered thousands of years later.
So you've already said the one.
I did.
This would genuinely be suffocation.
No breathing.
Yeah. Potentially.
Potentially. Or it could be the word I just wrote up here, whatever that was
Yeah.
in the first place.
Yeah. The flavor did say that potentially found the first murder ever.
Right. Right. Which again, what's his name? There's a very famous bog body where he like had a cracked skull or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And they found him and they're like, oh,
You were all about the bog these days.
Apparently.
yeah. Mountain
Location.
village. I knew you were gonna write trees. That's so lame. He did not write volcano. That is important.
Mountain. To see
Mountain
this song.
village trees.
So the murdered person could see mountain, village, and trees.
Oh, maybe he couldn't write volcano because, like,
It's
the
the
event
answer.
is a volcanic eruption, and so he couldn't write volcano because that's too close to volcanic,
Yeah, maybe.
and so it was a mountain.
So we've now said bog, volcano,
Yeah.
volcanic.
We're crushing this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're doing great.
yeah. All right, what else do you want to do?
I've got the whole not underlying word thing from the story. I think that's a good one. The rest
Yeah,
of these,
I
I'm probably
do too.
going to ditch these
Yeah,
after this
that's
round.
do that one.
Tim, whatever impossible.
All right, the lead investigator
Whatever
chooses a
left over,
word
however
from the
possible.
story
Must
that
be.
is not underlined and
That's the
writes it
quote.
on the back of the card.
I think that's the quote on this thing.
Oh, really?
Once you have eliminated the possible, all that is left is the impossible.
Okay. Okay.
Get Sherlocked on, bro.
I just got Sherlock.
Yeah, you did. How'd that feel?
I don't know how I feel using it as a verb.
Well, I liked
But-
it. I liked it a lot. Okay, here he goes. If he writes ashes, volcano, 100%. 100%.
What is he writing?
A word.
Oh, that's in the thing. Traveling.
Identity, traveling. Someone was traveling.
So there's a story. Something from the story. This person was traveling.
Identity.
Okay.
All right. All right, what else you got? We have 3 left.
I mean, that one's kind of cool.
Do it.
I don't know if now's the time.
Oh, okay. Well, if it's not that one, it's those 2. Because again, these are all crap. So pick a 2 and then pick the 1.
All right, Tim. The beauty of damaged things, sir.
All right, so this is the one where I draw an image of an underlined word centered on the card, and then you choose.
So you're going to draw an image, and you're going to do
top,
this like
bottom, left, or
hidden.
right,
over there.
and we erase that half.
Yeah. Do you want to
Okay.
like stand the box up on the side there so we can't see your drawing? Or are we just
How
How about
Stare-
that? Will that
stare
I,
work?
at
mean, I don't want to stare deeply into your eyes.
why not?
I'm afraid of what it might unleash in me.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
All right,
This
so
just goes in the information area.
That doesn't go anywhere until we tell you
Well, I mean,
what to cross off.
after.
he's drawn an object and we tell him what half to cross off?
He's drawing a representation of one of the words.
Sure.
And then we have to choose top, bottom, left, or right.
Mhm.
And then he erases half of the
Got
picture.
it.
So we're getting half of the picture, basically.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. I got it a
You
lot.
got it. Yeah.
All right, so for identity, we do have traveling.
Yeah.
Location of what they can see
Mountain
where they were.
village
Mountain
trees.
village trees.
Old Libcus.
Old Lipkiss, 3000 BCE.
He was a traveler.
Yeah.
Or she was a traveler.
She, that's right. It was a she.
She was
a
traveling.
traveler. So he did some traveling back then.
Travelers.
Yeah, and then you got the insurance company for sure, but
That's true.
might have worked for Hallmark, you know, with their time machine inventing holidays so they can
Are,
sell
are
cards.
either of these helpful?
This is the one with all the words on the back that he could place.
Kind of like that one.
This is the one who's doing the best.
Yeah, that one's garbage.
Yep. And this is the one where we get another random ally and we can use 2 allies.
This one gives us colors.
Well,
I
okay.
don't know if that's helpful.
It potentially could be. What colors are bogs typically?
Well, the body would be black.
Wow.
Or dark brown.
Mm.
You ever seen peat? You ever seen coal?
We used to play games with Pete, yeah.
You ever seen coal? Like coal trickle? No,
Coal
like
trickle.
coal that you burn for fires.
Yeah.
Yeah. Peat bogs
Yeah.
over millions of years turn into like coal.
Oh, okay.
So they're like dark brown, black
Sure.
color.
Okay.
Yeah.
That seems like a good one. Oh, can he do it on as many as he wants, or is it just one thing?
Yeah. Up to 3 categories. He adds any number of words on the back to up to 3 categories.
That could potentially be helpful.
Could be helpful. Do we like that better or do we like that better?
I mean, I can keep that one. This one is for sure going away. And I don't really like the allies. So I can keep that one and draw 3 new.
Okay.
Top, bottom, left, or right?
Boy.
This is your call.
I don't know, man.
You've always been so much better at choosing top, bottom, left, or
I
right.
want to cross off the left.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good choice. I hope it was like a square. Circle. Something symmetrical. It'll be fun.
Those are swords.
Those look like crossed swords.
They sure do. They sure do. Nice drawing, Tim. Nice
Yeah, it was
drawing.
really good. Well done.
All right. And that goes up to key information. You don't
Yep.
get to like
I believe it said key information or just information.
information area. Okay.
Okay.
That's what I was looking at.
Yeah. All right. So you got some swords.
You want to do your color one?
I do. That's our last time for the round.
Lead investigator adds any number of words on the back of this card to up to 3 categories, even the same word multiple times. What?
So you're going to
Adds
write.
any number of words on the back of this card to up to 3
Yeah.
categories.
So you're going to
What's that
choose
mean?
3 categories,
Okay.
and then you can write as many colors as you want.
Colors?
That's what's
The
on the
words
back.
are on the back are all colors. Sorry. You're going to add those words to
Okay.
3 categories.
And you can use the same word, but you can
So
only
do I
use.
just use
Yep.
this?
Yeah. So if it was banana, you would obviously use
Got it.
yellow.
Oh, it's about to be banana. It better be banana. I hope banana, for some reason, is the recent
Recent
event.
event.
Yeah. What did you do recently? Banana.
Well, and what was it? You can do what?
3
As many
categories.
number of
As many
words
words as you
on
want.
3
on 3
categories.
Yeah.
Okay.
So take 3 cards, write whatever colors you want on them, and put them with the categories.
Blue is the first color he has
Miss
chosen.
Slippy's car is blue.
All right. Red. Like a volcano, perhaps. No? Okay.
Stop it. No, he didn't write red.
You know what he hasn't written yet? The color of a ball.
Or banana.
Or banana. You're not wrong. It might not be banana,
Could
guys.
be banana. It's up to as well. So if you don't feel that you need to add more, you don't need to add more, you know? Oh, gray and brown. And green. Green, gray, brown. He wrote them in a specific
He sure did.
order.
Cause is blue. Event is red. Location is green, gray, brown. That just goes away.
I think it goes to the bottom of my deck.
Yeah, that's what I was assuming.
Cause
Green,
is blue. Recent event is red.
gray, brown. Green grass. What's gray that would be between the grass and soil? But a bog, sir.
Okay.
Oh no, you know what? Maybe the volcano with the ash. Oh,
It can
he's-
also
wait,
be
he's moving.
not a
He's
bog.
changing. He's changing. He's changing it. Yeah.
I forgot Tan was on there.
Yeah, Tan was on there. Well, that changes everything. Does it? I'm not sure. Green, gray, brown, tan.
Cause is blue.
The cause is blue, which is, of course, the color of water when you drown.
Well preserved. Frozen water. Maybe it was frozen.
Oh. Okay.
Or like the body is blue because it's been frozen for
Yeah. Yeah.
more than 3,000 years.
Water's also blue.
I'm not here to math.
You drown in water.
Yeah, but if it's well preserved and you've just been in water this whole time, I don't think it's gonna be well preserved.
Unless it's in a bog.
That's true. I guess cause could be drowned.
There's water in a bog. That's all I'm
And
saying.
there could be. Okay. You know what's not on here? Blue. For your watery bog.
Well.
All right, calm down. Recent event of red, though. I still like
It does sound
volcano.
volcano-y. Yeah. And like gray ash.
Yeah.
Like they saw green. Then they saw
Stop
gray.
saying so many things, though. Because
They saw green.
Okay.
I'm literally saying the words on the card. They saw green.
Right.
Then they saw gray.
Sure. You're just reading the card
And
at
then
this point.
they
You're not doing anything. All right, so bog volcano. Nailed it. Water, ice, frozen.
Yep.
Volcano, lava,
Red
magma.
could also be blood. Potentially.
Yeah,
'Cause there are
that's
swords
fair.
here.
That's fair. Do we have anything we want to throw out there for our identity of traveling? Nomad?
Not nomadic.
Nomadic. We'll throw that out there.
Okay.
I think we're done talking. Yeah? What does our guy do?
Here's my big problem.
Okay.
There's a foe.
Yeah.
And they had a motive. And we haven't even
No.
considered it.
It's 3,000 years ago, so what's the
Yeah.
motive going to be?
Well, this person obviously had a banana.
Stolen
And
iPhone
the other
or
person
something.
wanted the banana.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
So they straight up murdered him. It was a red banana, by the way. That was a real. See? Red
All right,
banana.
Tim, I think we
Yeah, I think we're ready for the check
we're ready
phase.
for the
You ready?
check phase.
Yeah.
You want to use your
No.
witchamadoot?
No.
No. Oh my
Killed him
god.
over a banana.
It can't be banana. Okay. I was saying it can't be banana. He would have definitely put yellow there.
Killed him over bananas.
We're close on red. We nailed blue. We did say 4 different things for blue.
We sure did. We're doing great at this. Don't know the identity. Yeah, don't know the location very well.
Okay.
Definitely don't know the identity of the foe.
All right. So let's get past bog and volcano.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, we need to draw cards. And
Oh, yeah.
Tim needs to give
I
us.
need to do the thing.
Bounce.
I think this is just Tim drawing a picture. That might be helpful. Oh. That's cool.
Okay. The only thing we really said here was banana, right?
Killing somebody because they wanted their thing.
So just
Food.
food.
Yeah. Yeah, murder them over food
Yeah.
or their stuff.
I mean, we said banana and he put, yeah, super close. I think it's just like food, not specifically a banana.
Probably banana, though.
But one of these is going to be
Gotta be
banana.
If it were banana, it probably would have a green check mark.
Yeah, no, it definitely would have a green check mark, but it wouldn't have this.
Right.
Unless that's a banana.
Plantain. It was there the whole time.
You know, you said plantain.
I did.
Which means it would just be a green
But I
check
didn't
mark.
say he wanted to take his plantain. I said he wanted to take his banana. So I think we're going to get a green check mark now.
All right, we were close with nomad. I think that's the only thing we really said for identity. Location, mountain.
I don't know if you saw this. New key evidence.
Bandage of leaves, probably from a banana
Oh,
tree. Those are big
oh.
leaves.
At the start of the second round, place up to 2 of the above words on the body diagram.
Helpful.
Okay. Oh, I have 2 of my 3s. I've got a question that. Oh,
This is a hangman card. Like you play hangman.
that's fun.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got my letter to Watson, so he writes a question basically about the case, and then I have the game is afoot, so he invents a title for the case. Those are my 2.
We've seen all
things.
your cards. We know what they
I'm
can
letting
do.
you know what I have.
I appreciate you.
Okay, I will continue to not talk then. I'm just gonna do. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Wow, I'm just trying to show you my new fancy things, and you're like, no, let me just show you the same stuff I've done. Choose category.
Bleeding.
Each time you say a letter, the lead investigator writes it in the correct spaces on the back of this card, matching an underlined word.
Gasping.
The investigator may say 7 letters.
I mean,
before
we
placing
said-
this card.
We said suffocation, right? I'm fairly confident I said
Gasping,
suffocation.
bleeding. Yeah, probably more drowning.
Yeah, you often bleed from drowning.
And we got the cause.
Right.
So drowning is the cause.
No. I don't think it was.
Yeah. What do you think it was then?
I think it was either ice. Because did we say drowning last
So you're
time?
just gonna
Did we
guess?
say drowning last time?
Yes,
Okay.
I did say drowning last time. Before you came up with your
I
ice,
Well preserved, man. I think the body's been in ice.
because it's in a bog.
Can we switch partners? Can I just help you?
But there's a train robbery.
Wrong. Okay,
Spoilers,
okay, that's
Tim.
that's
Jeez.
definitely wrong. So it was a train robbery. Wrong. Okay. Okay.
All right. So you got to choose. Can we see the words you chose from?
Oh, we are allowed to see all those?
Why not? It's face-up information. Bleeding, cracking, gasping, sleeping, coughing, screaming, grabbing, shaking, crushing. And those are both in the rib cage area. So, probably like a in the
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean that's most likely this, yeah. The red is probably this.
I would imagine so.
So what is the event that led to that? You want to just say,
I mean, we don't have to say that.
of course not.
But, yeah.
Why would we want to potentially guess the right words?
Yeah. But that's not what killed them. There was a recent event that happened, but they didn't die from that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, so they might have been left gasping and bleeding.
Yeah.
And then maybe they were shoved in water to drown,
Yeah.
or they froze to death outside in 3000 BCE, or I think it's something along those lines. Do we think this is just like, I'm just going to say, like a stabbing? Maybe someone stabbed someone and then just let them leave because they had bananas or food.
Would there be trees?
In 3000 BC? Yeah.
In an area where
Would there be trees?
in an area where a body would have been frozen and preserved for that long.
I mean, I think there's trees all over the place, my man. There's trees in Canada. It's pretty cold up there.
Where a body would be completely frozen in ice.
I don't know. 3000 BC?
Wow. Wow.
Pretty sure there was an ice age going on.
No, there wasn't.
Okay. Okay.
See what I have to deal with?
I think it's probably bog.
Probably bog. I'm gonna go with bog because that's what's in my mind.
Yeah, definitely go with bog.
All right. Do you want to play Hangman with one of the categories?
I never don't want to play
Perhaps
Hangman.
the foe's identity.
The thing we have no idea.
No idea about.
Okay.
This is okay.
How much?
2.
This is our last round.
It is. Sure is.
Choose a category and circle it on
So
the back
we are
of this
choosing
card.
3.
Each time you say a letter, I write it in the correct space on the back of the card, matching an underlined word.
Right? I mean,
You may say 7 letters before placing this card.
I mean, probably.
Okay. So this is what, 3?
Yes.
So we
Yeah.
circle 3.
give me an S. What?
It's just for the word.
It's for the word.
Yeah,
So
no, I
leaving
Four
us
guess
guys
words. So I would like to guess S.
We say this. We say all 7 letters. Okay, we'll do it.
I'm guessing S.
You're right, we'll do it the
and giving
slower
him
way.
time to parse out where they are. There's no S. You choose a letter.
R. I'm so much better at this than you.
Just one R? How about a vowel?
Sure.
I'd like to buy a vowel, Alex.
Oh my god.
Pat,
Alex is checking. And I think Dad already.
can I get... Oh, do you want this one?
Was
or do you
that the
want
letter or was they?
this one? Which one of those do we want?
Yeah.
No. Pick one. You're
A. Let me finish my sentence. A good letter to choose would be E.
Okay.
Give us an E, baby. or multiple E's would be great.
All right, so we said SRAE. We have 3 left.
Yeah.
And this is for the foe's identity. Maybe those are the last 2.
Right. Correct. So 4 in front of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. ER. Something So we need another. Well, there's got to be another vowel in here somewhere. Probably.
You want to go with an O? Maybe he spelled. Did he spell doctor wrong? I mean,
I like that.
do it.
Now T. I think he spelled doctor wrong.
Yeah.
All right, that was 1, 2, 3, 4.
Actually, they
That
probably
was
didn't have
5
doctors in 2000 BC. Renter. I bet it's a renter. Sorry.
Don't just say random things.
Oh, no, there's no R.
No, there's no R
Or
or E.
another T. I'm still going to go with renter. Maybe banana.
One letter left?
Two.
2.
2
We've
letters
used 1,
left.
2, 3, 4. We've used 5.
I mean, I'm not mad at assuming that that's an N.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't think we need, I mean, maybe, not necessarily.
Do we want another vowel or not?
Probably a good idea, but which one?
I don't know.
What if it's L-O-O?
Can I get an O, Pat?
Okay, it's not. It's not that. It wasn't that at all.
So 1 left.
I liked that though. That was good. That was good. Okay, so we can assume
It might not have been great. It is 3000 BC. What is there to loot?
food.
An S. No, AOS. Those are the ones. S was
Those
the
are
other
just
one.
vowels.
Yeah, these are just
Oh, I see what
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
saying.
yeah, yeah. So we have left those.
Yeah. You want to confirm it with probably that one?
Probably.
We're going to go with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
Okay. All right. So the foe, we
Let's-
think,
Uh-huh.
is a hunter.
We think. It's probably a bunter. Just loved baseball back then.
This was the foe's identity.
Yep. So we're good there. We're pretty sure we're good there.
Yeah.
We're super close here. Like super close.
Yeah.
We're close-ish here.
Yeah.
We got that, but we said 4 different things.
I think that's still drowning.
And do we think this is probably just stabbed?
Probably stabbed.
Okay. So
Or
we still have an awful
stab.
lot of clues being used on location with no real idea of what that is. And then our identity, we're close with Nomad. We have 4 left. I have the one where he can circle letters again.
I like that one.
It costs 2.
Here's another fun one. Draw a top-down diagram of a location, even an underlined word. They label it scene of the crime, body found, or other. I could also just have him draw 4 lines that don't touch each other or themselves. Or a drawing on the back of this card with a single line that doesn't touch itself.
Like just literally a line?
Like, no, you could like do.
Friend, that's not a line.
It's a line as long as it doesn't touch itself. You can
Okay.
make whatever you want.
That one potentially isn't terrible.
That one is very similar to this one, except there's 4 opportunities to do that.
Okay, so which one are you thinking?
Which one was it that you had?
This is the one where he could do the letters on the back. And he could circle
Yeah, I
those.
like that one.
It costs 2. That's half of what we have left.
Yeah. I think we're close to this.
Yeah, you guys were real good at this, weren't you?
That's a good point. We were terrible.
Give us the letters, Tim.
No, we were terrible at this.
He left out letters.
He did, but even when he gave it to us, it took us a good 5 minutes to figure it out.
Train robbery, of course.
Wrong. A bandage of leaves. Didn't even look at that.
You're right. I didn't either. We still got to figure out well preserved, too.
Could this be with this? Could this be like a...
Why would that have to do with a bandage of leaves?
Can I move other stuff, or once it's placed, it's placed?
I think once it's placed, it's
We
placed.
can move it.
All right.
Identity. A-H-E... Oh,
Sorry, I didn't want it up on the
okay.
other thing.
It certainly looks like.
A-H-E-L-R?
Yeah.
Healer?
Yeah.
Yeah. We did it, if that's correct.
Okay.
Okay.
So the only thing I don't know is, oh, is it just that? Is it that simple?
It could be.
Green, gray, brown, tan.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so this hunter's out here.
Yep.
The foe's identity is the hunter.
Well, the hunter in the forest might have shot the healer
No,
with like a...
no. Okay, you go ahead. Go ahead.
shot or killed the healer.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was shot with like a bow and arrow
Yeah.
sword.
Or stabbed with some.
Because they wanted food. The recent event of red.
No, see, I don't think that was intentional what they did to the person. I think the hunter was out there trying to get some food
Okay.
because they're the hunter, obviously.
Sure. No, I've played D&D.
And
That's Ranger. I'm so sorry, guys.
they got hurt.
Okay.
So the healer,
Uh-huh. Got a text.
exactly. The healer came traveling.
I mean, a traveling healer.
Okay. So the healer came to help the hunter, which is why they would be seeing red. But while doing so, the hunter like accidentally stabbed them.
How?
Beats me.
Okay.
And
Over food. And
no,
then threw them in a bog. Are we still on bog? Can we move past bog?
Past bog.
Okay.
The hunter was hunting for food.
Sure.
The healer came to help the hunter who got hurt. And the hunter ended up somehow stabbing the healer. And they fell into the river? And drowned?
We had not said river before.
No, but we said they drowned
Yeah, you did.
in the forest. So the
How
hunter
is-
was in the forest
okay.
hunting.
So they fell into a river.
Yeah.
How is that body well preserved?
Because it was in a bulb.
Okay. Here's the thing. I want that card back. I want the card back.
You hear
that-
him give up? He's like, okay.
I want the card back that says he tells us which one's doing better. Okay? I want that card back right now to see which one of us is doing better. Because Bog Boy, I don't think is going to get it. All right, we got 2 left. What are we doing? I have 2 3s and a 1, so you have 2 left.
Well, or you have a one. Is that one good?
This is the one where they can do like hat, glove, helmet, stuff like that. So no,
Okay.
not really.
All right. Do you want a top-down drawing
That sounds terrible.
and a one-line drawing? Or do we want him to draw 4 lines?
Those are all so bad.
4 lines to the back of this card. that do not touch themselves or each other. These can form one or multiple images. 4 lines in the back of this card that do not touch themselves or each other. Yeah, interpret that how you will. Top-down diagram of a location, even an underlined word. I'm going to give him this one. I'm shipping it. It costs 1.
What is it?
Just read it.
Okay. All right. Draws a top-down diagram of a location, even an underlined word. They label it scene of the crime, body found, or other.
Neither of them were great, my man.
I mean, I think that's our last one, though. I think that's better than
Yeah, I don't
words that we
disagree.
just have to read into.
Yeah.
Especially considering, like, I mean, watch, lipstick, those things didn't even exist 3,000. Some of these words are just don't work.
Yeah, yeah. That'd be a good top diagram.
God, I want to play that one so hard.
Which one?
Which one of us is doing better? I should have kept it. My goodness, this top-down diagram is
That's pretty
gonna be
good top-down diagram is what that is.
And what's this for? Place it on the information area, so never mind.
Okay.
This is other.
A top-down diagram of what looks like to be a spider web.
Well, I disagree. I disagree with
Is
that.
that,
Looking like
is that a volcano?
That's what a spider web would look like, top down.
No. So it's not the scene, it's not the body, it's other. This probably looks so good to Tim.
Hold up.
I have no idea what I'm looking at.
I mean, I still think it's a traveling healer who is traveling through like a village. No, not a village, a forest. The hunter stabbed the healer for the food. Red event maybe
I think it's just the blood.
could just be the stab from the red. And then I think the body was just found well preserved later, like frozen somewhere.
We got a bog. Probably a bog.
Probably a bog.
See, there's the bog right there. Oh, this is different.
Well, it's the same, but he
it's
added
the
trees.
same. And he changed it from other to
Scene of the crime.
Those are trees.
Is that little X? Or is that just
That's-
another tree? It's not a tree.
I think that's an X.
It's an X.
Yeah. So, the scene of the crime was in a forest. But what is on this?
I think that's the mountain. That could be how it's frozen. It's high up in the mountain.
Okay.
You didn't
Yeah.
you didn't like my frozen. Maybe
You're not
it's in a
wrong.
mountain. Village
Because
trees.
these are definitely like contour lines, like it would be a mountain.
Can you help me just start at the top
With what I said,
and just
Cool.
work your way through?
we have ourselves a traveling healer who is in like on a mountain in a forest, comes across a hunter. The hunter
Has struck out hunting and
has
is like desperate for food.
needs food, so stabs the healer because of the food. Leaves the body there, which then, because they're high up in the mountains, that body freezes.
Nailed it.
Really?
Yeah.
Bonk!
It was probably a bog.
It definitely wasn't a
Oh,
bog.
I mean, I gave you one.
Okay, hold
but
on.
it's
Which
really
one did you
close.
give me? Which category?
The motive. And it's
What did I say?
they needed food. What's the
Hungry?
feeling? Yeah.
Okay.
You got it.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a give. That's,
Or starving. Yeah.
That's the only one I didn't hear the word.
Yeah.
All the other
Yeah,
ones,
yeah.
you've said the word.
All right, let's hear about old
Lipkiss.
Lipkiss.
Was a traveling healer who searched for herbs between villages. Her travels often took her up and down the local hill on lonely dirt paths.
Okay.
A hunter spotted her and saw she was carrying some dried meat. He had gone a long time without finding food for his family, and he was hungry. The foe robbed Libkiss, during which she accidentally got stabbed. Unable to move quickly, she froze before she could reach the next village. Now, here's the thing.
Close to what I said. Not exactly.
Yeah, very, very, very early on,
Yeah.
I made a goof.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
The actual word was mountain.
Oh, when you put
you
it
wrote
on
the
there.
word mountain?
And I changed it. I was like, okay,
okay.
it's going to be hill now.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Checks out.
And that's
Oopsie.
where you saw me put the card down, and then I picked this one back up, and I was like, how did... Okay. Well,
They do,
Because
and
in my head, I was like, can I retcon that? Is there any way I can take that back?
Right.
And I was like, no, I can't without just giving it away.
Yeah.
So
And I'm
I'll
gonna
just
look it
change
up.
the word.
I don't. So, one thing I noted in the unboxing, there's a QR code at the bottom of all those.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
They've done a really nice job online of laying out frequently asked questions. I
Yeah.
think one of them is like, "What if I mess up?"
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna go find that and just see what it says.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
you know what?
Now, is
yeah,
that per... Are
No,
they
it's-
all the
it's-
same, or are they all different?
What do you mean?
The QR
codes?
code.
I don't
It
know.
looks like they're the same.
I think it just takes. Yeah, I think it just
eyeballing it.
goes
It
to.
looks like they're the
Yeah.
same QR code.
We got healers so much quicker than we got betray.
Yeah, you did. You know why?
Because you used all the letters.
Because of Explore It. And
What?
you're always a healer.
That's true.
Oh, that's true.
You just spelled out Floromancer.
That's true.
Ooh, moats are involved.
Bandage of Leaves. That was supposed to get you to healer, I guess. I was just looking for bandage.
That led me to think like, oh, bandage.
And you connected
Okay.
it more down here. And
I
I'm
just
like,
thought a bandage of leaves might have been like a thing of
it's a-
leaves that maybe you throw on a fire or something. I don't know.
Interesting.
but yeah, well preserved.
Yeah.
That's when you had the color, I'm like, oh, blue, okay.
Yeah.
We'll
So-
try it, see what happens.
On the frequently asked questions, what if I mess up? It is okay.
Oh, good. They're not on their way to get you.
You can let players know you misunderstood something and redo a previous clue, or let the mistake slide if it won't matter too much. Your judgment is fine in this. Just try to keep the spirit of play and let others know you need to redo something. As long as you don't specify why or how you messed up, it will likely not have a large effect. So I think what you did made a ton of sense.
Well, I was going to say, in my brain, I was like, I can't
undo
that
Yeah.
without giving it away.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
We also
Yeah,
played some pretty solid Handman, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Got that one.
Yeah, especially with the, we're going to assume the third letter's an N.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know a lot more that would go in that situation.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and then they kind of like clarify all of the player cards.
Okay.
So they have,
Oh, okay.
for
All right.
each of the inquiry cards, which is really cool. They clarify all of the ally card. We didn't use our ally.
No, never had
Did they
to.
clarify if they're one-time use?
No, I will look into that though. I'm pretty sure the
says
way I
once
understood
per-
it,
once per ally.
So I
Yeah.
think you basically.
I think they're once per use. That my card then is weird, where you get another ally and you can use two. Because I get it. You might, if you
But-
save them to the end, now you
Yeah.
can use two.
Yeah.
Well, no, here you can only use one per round.
right.
Right.
Okay.
But I think the way it works, you play this almost like a campaign. I'm going to be getting permanent allies from doing well. I have all of these available now.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
If
Yeah,
they're
that's true.
permanent allies,
Right,
I have
right.
them all available.
Yep.
Speaking of which, who were you? We get another permanent ally.
Oh yeah, that's that. Oh yeah, good point. Because I think
Mortician, the
officially.
Two.
Oh, this cross swords.
cross something.
What are
those
they?
swords?
I think they're paint.
They look like
Pens?
paintbrushes.
Paintbrushes, I
Maybe
guess?
Oh yeah,
spears?
it's the artist.
Oh, no.
Are you the artist?
Checks
No,
out.
it's
You're the
mortician.
mortician.
I don't know why
Scalpel?
they'd be. Yeah.
Sure.
That's it.
Jafar Ali Pasha, the Vizier. Lead investigator creates a drawing and places it.
Oh,
Okay.
we need to get like a
That was the
a
other thing.
full-fledged artist to play with.
Yeah, right?
That was the other thing. I was a little bit worried. I hope it wasn't cheating making the cross swords, because I tried to think of something. I was like, how can I make something that
Symmetrical.
no matter? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No matter how you
Absolutely.
cut it,
I don't
it's
think it was
going
cheating.
to
I think it was
increase.
genius.
I think we
Crushed it.
got lucky choosing a left or right, because I think if we cut the bottom off, we might have just seen
Yeah.
two sticks.
I mean,
Maybe.
two handles.
Maybe.
I think handles. I think would have been
Yeah,
okay.
I thought three
the
of the
top
four
might
were-
have been
top might have
harder.
been
That's what I thought
Yeah.
too.
But no, okay.
cool.
This is our third play.
It is. I agree.
Fourth.
Well, fourth, yeah. If you
Yeah,
count
they're on
the-
camera. Sorry.
I don't know if I count the
Oh yeah,
the first one had 2 words.
Yeah, man. It still took us a while.
Only because you just no, we're not going to go there.
Because I totally guessed it, and then you tried to steer us away from it because I guessed it immediately.
Sorry that you've seen all of
You're
the
a
things.
garbage investigator, is what I'm saying. He knows the answer. I'm going to try to get him out of it. Same
Anyway,
team, bro.
I'm still enjoying this a ton.
Yes.
After 3
that was
plays,
neat.
the only issue I have
Oh, no, Tim.
is over 25 cases. Sherlock is going to be boring for you.
Yes. Yeah,
Why?
because you don't like 4 of his 10 cards.
Right. So and
They're
that
dumb cards.
No, I'm rightfully so.
Except
you don't like 4
Had I
of his
played the
10
one
cards.
that said which one of you is closer, which one of us would you have chosen? Bog Boy or the guy who nailed it?
Wrong.
wow. Still could have been in a bog. You don't know. Jeez. No, because you have now. I mean, there's clearly better cards in here, right?
There, the 2 3-pointers are
very
really,
powerful.
really good.
I'll switch people.
No.
I get it. You want to be Sherlock. This guy's so jealous. This guy is so jealous.
I simply mean, you know, you've got those 2 3-pointers in your deck. If you don't see them right away, at the end of that first round,
I could do that.
ditch those. Right. Of course.
I'm ditching the one that's like, which one of you is doing best?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
That's really just to prove that it's me, and it's always me.
So, wow.
I still think
Yeah,
it's a
I'm-
bog. Yeah, it's not a bog, man.
No, but you're right. I'm not gonna complete with. I bet it's a boomerang.
Just that was the
Out
story.
of nowhere.
Spoilers.
Out of nowhere.
It's a good episode too.
Yeah. I don't know if we talked about it in the first.
I can't remember if we did or not.
So, if you've seen if you saw case 2 and 3 already, you've most likely played the introductory case or one of those cases. So we're going to talk about it now. First case, it was just the 2 words. And I read the opening script, and Brian immediately said, I think it was a boomerang. Having nothing to go off of.
nothing.
I mean, I had something to go off of.
What did you go off
What
of?
did you go off?
So the story was the guy was found dead by himself next to a river.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and you just
you're
said
right.
boomerang.
That
From
is
that.
that is the exact
No weapon
story
found.
from an episode of Sherlock where the guy throws a boomerang. Sherlock figures it out, of course, because he always does.
Of course.
Because he and I
Yeah,
are
of
basically
course.
the same person. The guy throws a boomerang. There's a car backfire, so he turns. He gets hit in the back of the head. The boomerang goes into the river, goes away. That's why you don't find it, and the guy's dead. So that's why I was like, yeah, boomerang.
One victim.
And everything you put out there was like boomerang, boomerang.
One
Yeah, it's
victim
boomerang.
alone, standing by a river,
Yeah,
first alive, then suddenly dead. No weapon found, no killer. Intriguing.
Boomerang, bro.
And that's exactly how the conversation went.
Yeah.
So it
Boomerang,
was just, it was 40 minutes of Brian saying boomerang.
And no one believing me. Turned out though, it was
I believe
boomerang the whole time.
It was boomerang the whole
Yeah, you believe
so-
me because you were staring at the word boomerang. But then you tried to convince me I was crazy. You gaslit me as much
I
as you
did not try to convince you. I couldn't figure out how to get the clue for the other word out.
I don't remember what the other word was.
It was accident.
Accident.
Oh, that's right.
And like,
Which is implied when I tell that story.
Right.
right.
Yeah. So that one was won immediately, but this guy
Yeah.
cheated.
Well, I wanted you to see how the game played. So
you
even
just
though I probably
guessed.
could have just said, yeah, you nailed
you
it.
guessed boomerang every time. Or banana in my case, which kind of worked this time.
Banana did work. I mean, yeah.
I'm not going to play Sherlock next time, and it's just going to be garbage. We're going to lose.
No, so again,
It was really Sherlock. It wasn't me. Take your time.
it's not that you're playing Sherlock every time. It's that the cards for Sherlock are static.
Static. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
It's not your fault.
Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to play somebody else, but I'm going to keep the Sherlock card.
Sure. Yeah. Sure. You need to be the lead investigator next time we play.
I don't. Tim likes that and hates
does.
this, and I don't want to do that. So why would that happen?
Tim might like this more now.
That's not how things
know.
work. That's not how things work.
No. All right.
You hate onions? Try this cake. Now that you like that cake, try onions. What? What?
What if it was an onion cake?
I love onion cake. You put frosting on an onion, I'll eat it.
That's true.
Look at me.
How about onion pie? Onion pie or onion cake?
Cake.
Wow.
Cake is always the answer.
No, I'm sorry, it's pie. But
It's pie.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know about onion pie, but it's
Watch the
pie.
Paul F. Tompkins bit about cake versus pie. It's
Who
great.
is it?
Paul F. Tompkins.
Nope.
Hilarious.
tomato cake is a real thing, and it's delightful.
We're not only slightly off topic, we're very off topic. That was case 4 of Here Lies from who?
DVC games. Yep.
DVC games. You might see more of this. Don't really know.
Yeah.
I think we're done tonight, so you're not going to see us in the same clothes playing a 4th case. But
Or will you?
you might. But thank you for joining us.
See you guys.
All right, catch you next time.